casting this? Who's the anime avatar person?
No idea.
Oh. Okay.
5초 남았습니다. 레디언트 진영 영웅을 선택할 차례. 레디언트 진영
RD2L
금지
season
영웅을
26
선택할 차례.
between Team FUNZO and Team CUH. I'm joined here with Hawks, possible special guests to arrive later on. I think Scroom, and I don't know, I asked Skater, but I don't know if Skater's going to be available. I was thinking of who would be actually like wanting to cast a week 8 game, but anyways, we have Furion or Spirit Bands from the Radiant, very common, very big Dire heroes, and Marcy Wyvern Bands from the Dire. Marcy, very good Brightside hero, and Wyvern, I just assume the same thing.
Those two supports are also pretty meta right now in pro matches, especially in NA.
I mean, anytime you have a 7k support player playing mid, those types of heroes are just gonna pop off, like your Tusks, like your what's another one? Not Witch Doctor,
Pudge.
but maybe something like a Pudge. I was thinking like what's a good like pause 5 to just throw mid. I guess like even like a flex hero, like a Hoodwink is really good usually.
Crystal Maiden.
Oh, and we have a Screw Mike joining us right now. We're just casting off ticket, so.
Pardon?
We're just casting off ticket.
Off ticket?
Instead of
ticket,
in lobby.
Instead of in lobby.
Oh, so you're just watching it like delayed is what you mean?
Yeah, but my stream doesn't have delay. So it makes up
I see. I see. What's your actual Twitch again?
Studio JD. Yeah, it was either this or like I cast in like live, but I don't have 2-minute delay. But anyways, Witch Doctor coming out, Dawnbreaker, Ogre, and then Medusa. I assume it was first pick Dawnbreaker? Is that right? Yeah. No. No, it was first pick Witch Doctor. They countered Dawnbreaker, Ogre, and then Dusa. Kind of weird picking Dawn into Witch Doctor, but...
Is Witch Doctor that good against Dawnbreaker?
I mean, it's a Maledict against a Strength hero and...
Oh, I guess, yeah, in lane. Because I was just thinking, like, in-game... doesn't really do much of anything.
But they do get the Dusa, very big lemon hero. And after Sniper, Ursa, Alk, so carry bands, Jakiro, Tuscaudal, mid support bands, they go with the Darkseer, so looking like either core Dawnbreaker, or support Dawnbreaker, or like a very big core Dawnbreaker here.
I think it's flexed right now, like 1, 3, 5, or 4, depending. So it's still potentially like anything.
Yeah, Radiant probably picking their 3-4 here if I had to guess. Still the Mars available, still like a Pit Lord. Still even like a Sand King depending on what direction they try to go.
레디언트 진영이 영웅을 선택할 차례.
Maybe classic Mars counter, or classic Mars combo coming up as well.
I mean, they could even just like grab an Oracle just to completely screw the Darkseer lane or something like that.
I mean, it's a pretty heavily pause 5 Witch Doctor at this point.
아리아 진영이 영웅을 선택할 차례.
Go with the Pango. Oh, thank you for the follow, whoever just followed. I don't have Streamlabs on this. Actually, I do, it's just not in the overlay. Huh.
레디언트 진영이 금지 영웅을
I think that might be a mid Rubik for Ka.
다이아 진영 금지 영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
Not really sure how much mid Rubik is in the meta for that. But there's a lot to steal. Yeah, I think it's a FUNZO
Well, it could
Pango,
be-
but they can flex it, I'm sure.
It could still be a mid or carry Dawnbreaker. 3 Darkseer, 4 Rubik, 5 Ogre.
Ban Dazzle, another mid support, Juggernaut,
Yeah,
carry.
That's 6 bright side heroes that they've banned.
Yeah, pretty much. And then they picked
10초
another one.
남았습니다.
First pick. Or not first pick, but
5초
their
남았습니다. 다이아 진영 금지 영웅을 선택할 차례입니다. 레디언트 진영이
I mean, there's still
영웅을
a ton of
선택할
picks
차례입니다.
available for Brightside, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's just like, alright, give me the Disruptor, alright, give me some... like... weird int mid.
10초 남았습니다. 5초 남았습니다.
I mean, I assume they probably think it's against a Rubik, but I don't know how much Kaz been playing mid Rubik compared to mid Dawn. I can probably play both, obviously, but I have a minute to decide. I'm pretty far out of the Dota meta, even more now. I had to install Dota just to cast this. But I mean, I promised them if nobody else is casting, then I would, so.
영웅을 선택할
So they
And
do go
there's
with
the Oracle.
Wow, Hawks, very big prediction. I guess mid Oracle maybe. That's actually kind of sick.
I'd guess this is a bright side Pango, but
I don't know. I don't think Funzo would want to play Oracle, though. That's the only issue.
I mean, it does absolutely destroy Darkseer.
Yeah, but at the same time, like, I don't know. Maybe I've also heard Funzo isn't feeling the best today, which I understand Pango isn't an easy hero to play, but we're trying to talk about, like, what heroes you need to really be positioned well for. Oracle's definitely up there. But we'll see. It may be still flex depending on what Dire's last hero is. A lot of flexibility in these drafts. I mean, outside of things like Medusa and Mars, but I mean, Dire picked 2 Apon heroes right off the bat, so actually forgot.
true, except Spaz is a Grandmaster Ogre, so that's almost certainly his hero.
I forgot Apon was on this team until like 30 minutes ago.
Oh my god, Spazzy's on this team too?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's Ka, Apon, Diba, Shore, Smack, and Spaz.
Spaz is kind of goated though. Great dude.
A lot of great people in this game. And Funzo.
That is the smack hero, almost certainly.
Alright, so it's like
Yeah.
Ka, Rubik, Spaz, Ogre.
It is the bright
yeah.
side mid Oracle.
Yo. Yeah, I didn't think Funzo was going to be playing Oracle. Plus, Oracle Witch Doctor is not exactly what you want from your supports, I think. Unless you just have like some really, really good Oracle player, but These are definitely going to be fun teams to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited to watch Spazzy just slap people.
My music a little bit after I completely redo my Dota audio settings as I reinstall
Yeah, is Cuz Rubik one of his Grandmaster heroes? I don't think so. Yeah, no, he's only Master Tier Rubik.
just master.
Yeah. But between Spaz and Ka, they've got 4 Grandmaster heroes, so maybe even 5. I think Spaz has at least 2.
Oh, there's a Grandmaster Witch Doctor, by the way. You were. This is really the battle of Grandmaster Witch Doctor versus Grandmaster Ogre, huh?
Mm-hmm.
This is peak RD2L. Just need Nella in here for another dozen Grandmaster.
Yeah, no, Spaz is Grandmaster Witch Doctor, Grandmaster Ogre, almost Master Tier Crystal Maiden.
I'll go free camo for now.
Oh, skill shot!
Not luck at all.
Alright, smoke from the Radiant right off the bat. So quick introductions, Gygus on the Mars, FUNZO on the Tango, Brightside on the Mid Oracle, Lemon on the Pause1 Dusa, and Yoshi on the Grandmaster Witch Doctor. As we see, the wolves are body blocked. Apon going to notice that. So smoke to no avail since they're able to get those wolves in there. Very low as well. He's going to get down to 3 round one. Out here. Dyer's doesn't have all their heroes. And I understand Raiden has it literally.
30초 후 전투가 시작됩니다.
Don't look at me. It's your own damn fault.
So Dyer going from being able to sniff out the smoke to end up beating 2 kills there, very unfortunate for them. And just go through quick Dyer introductions. On the Rubik, Apon on the
전투가
pause 4
시작됩니다.
Dawnbreaker, Diva Shore on the pause 3, Darkseer, Smack on the Carry Lycan, and Spaz on the Grandmaster over here. So you see a very deep ward in the Dire triangle here.
Yeah, that is.
I wonder if they placed it just to secure vision for the kill or what?
They placed it after they got the 2 kills,
Oh,
I
really?
think. Yeah.
They might be using it to scout for ancient stacks. Wait, the Deuce is on the Radiant. Oh my god.
I mean, you can kind of do stacks with Max Iron Shell, but it's not great.
Yeah, especially against ancients. I don't know. I'm sure they have a reason for it.
As we see, one body block on the Poké and a keyboard on the other. Spaz has 2 sentries up top here, really wanting to try to get position game.
The matchup that I've been waiting for. The Ka versus the bright side of the middle lane.
I don't think we'll see
Both
it
playing
though.
classic. I don't even know how this matchup's supposed to go.
What, Rubik versus Oracle?
Yeah. Can't
Well,
say
it's
I've
not-
ever seen it before.
It's not a common one in the middle lane. It's probably more common in the top lane. Or the safe lane, I should say, I guess. Then there's another couple heroes that you should be paying attention for.
I've noticed a lot of players, especially professionals, have been starting with the full wand. I know Deuce has already got hers. just because stats are very value right now.
It's also just because it's almost the most efficient regen you can get in lane. Like, the one charges, because they've nerfed salve so much, and it's arguably cheaper than ferrying out a bunch of tangos.
Yeah, but you can just like start stick and like a bunch of branches instead of upgrading it to a wand. If you have other stuff you want to buy.
Yeah, no, it completely depends on your lane and what you feel you need to succeed in.
I like these two obswords in the bottom lane on top of each other.
Oh yeah, on each team.
Yeah, one of them. Not opting to go for like a move or anything. No on ogre either. They're bad.
You know, I'm just not sure whether safe lane Lycan is super strong, but I know Smack's very good at Lycan, so it's like...
There you go for the pick. Right side kind of forced to base here. A little bit unfortunate. Yeah, still really close between pretty much all the cores in this game within 4 CS of each other. Now 5. Neither team wanting to get bounty runes though.
No, they're leaving them for later.
Leaving them to ferment.
I think Rubik might have an inherent advantage in this lane because he can actually shove in the creeps with his Fade Bolt.
Yeah, Oracle can't really.
His wave clear isn't huge, but
I mean, it was a counter pick, so Brightside has to be thinking of something.
it might just be good this game because
Yeah.
he can just make his Dusa that much stronger. He can also do a ton of damage himself. It's
Spell any sort of Dark Seer, Shell, Surge.
yeah.
Surprised there was no small camp blocking for Rubik. I know this Radiant team likes doing that when the enemy mid like shove in. But Birdside's getting those raindrop charges down for mid lane. We see one stack happening in the Smack kind of getting run down here. They did use both spells. They do have a swashbuckle up, but opting not to use it here. 2 points in Feral Impulse, pretty hard to bring him down here.
Interesting. Going treads on like
내가 챙겨줄게.
The normal
다이어의
builds, like,
질군이 죽었습니다.
either brown boots into bots, or you just don't get him and you get like the helm.
you just go straight helm when it's off
you not
lane.
make
But
yourself
I don't.
better?
Then again, I haven't seen safe lane like in a long time, so it's. Hey, I kind of like it honestly.
I'm gonna go the armlet.
Yeah, that would be my guess. I also am certain he probably has a good reason for doing it. Like he's definitely a way better Lycan player than I am, considering I've played the hero probably twice.
More than I can say.
Yeah, and I know for sure one of my games on Lycan was in Turbo, so that one doesn't even really count.
Falls right on him. But I'm just going to grab the bounty rune instead. So
Yeah.
not too bad for him.
That should help.
Making the rotation bottom though.
Yeah, he's got Purifying Flames, which is a pretty
Yeah,
big
this
nuke on
Rubik's-
Ruben.
Sorry, this Witch Doctor. Not
Yeah, well, they have that ward there, so they see. Oh my goodness me.
They give up an obs for it.
Yeah, but that's still a solo kill essentially for Ka.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
That was a lot more damage than I was expecting.
If they would have waited for the top until Mars at 6, then Birdside's actually invested in Vision. Very close on the spear there. Birdside, I don't know if he was spotted by the
다이어의
top.
상부
Probably still.
포탑이 공격받고
Or no,
있습니다.
he might be very into that TP.
Any tips? Any tips?
Oh,
레디언트의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Oh, bright side goes top and gets a double.
공격받고 있습니다.
He is still further behind than levels
레디언트의
than
중부
CUH.
포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 구조물이 강화되었습니다.
네 두뇌도 생명도
I mean, you say that. Witch Doctor's Maledict plus if you get some lucky bounces with the Mystic Snake actually does an insane amount of damage. And Darkseer isn't the most innately tanky hero, you know.
I think Dire was probably just playing a little bit too aggressive.
Maybe. Maybe.
I have a lot to say.
Interesting. Brightside just purged off the heal that Ka was trying to give himself.
Mind
Yeah, he has Echo Saber queued up on the Lycan. That makes sense. I think this build makes sense.
you gotta be more of a life hero this game because they're so
He is opting for the quarter staff first instead of the ogre axe, which is again kind of cool, kind of based, kind of like it.
farming.
The mana regen is probably pretty nice, so you can using wolves.
Well, the quarter staff doesn't actually give any mana regen, but the Oblivion staff will eventually.
Oh, right, for the attack speed.
Might
Then
be going in on FUNZO again. The FUNZO's dead here.
다이어의
Or not.
Nice turnaround, and they might be able to get into the wall.
Oh, he still dies. Wow.
Barely not in range from Purifying Flames. Very sad.
Happens.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 다이어의 상부
Top tower
포탑이
here.
파괴되었습니다.
Mars. Pretty far.
Oh, Cuz got split shot stolen. Be prepared for your Rubik to get huge.
And Mars actually second in network to Medusa. Not that many far ones. Bottom lane. And also Lycan dies to
And
Mars.
if you-
Wow.
If you look at the items on the Rubik and on the and on the Oracle, they're identical, and they're identical items queued.
Rubik and Oracle.
Yep.
Wait, what has Arc?
Oh yeah, never mind. His treads on Rubik. Damn.
Yeah, he's got it right, but he's got the
it's to take advantage of that split shot.
True, true. Except he's now got Swashbuckle. And he's stuck.
Right click talents, I remember. Got a weird spot for Radiant here, just having. I mean,
I don't
he's
think
just
it's
having
that.
the time of his life just free farming up here. He's gonna get a very early blink compared to the rest of this game.
Yeah, I don't think it's that weird for them either, because Brightside's the core holding this lane just with the supports backing him up. The Deuce is free farming the triangle in mid, and the Mars is taking advantage of the whole top area. This is like
That's really good for Radiant. Dire kind of weird, but they don't have a siege. It's gonna take a lot of
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
They are able to learn this.
다이어의 중부 포탑이 공격받고
The Dire Core is really not able to get off the ground here.
they really should buy the tome on the Dire here and give it to Apon so he has a 6, or give it to Spaz. But it's been 2 minutes since that's been up. That's okay though. Sometimes you forget.
Why is having Twitch opens.
Oh, they're looking for smack on the Radiant here. I think he's gonna see them on this ward here.
레디언트의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Recommend the producer going out in a very standard here. Right side has the leader lens up as well. He's going to get body.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 구조물이
They
강화되었습니다.
are going to maybe get this bottom tower after 10 minutes of being down here with 4 heroes.
Yeah. Smack has been kind of just power farming in that time.
I mean, Arena's
Still-
basically back up. Yeah.
Stolen Death Ward, they were so large here as well. So 4 for 1 trade. They were so large, but that's due to farming and they're able to pick up the kills here.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Not even need to use the false promise. I don't know if he didn't see the Mars getting killed by the Death Ward or if
다이어의
it's
상부
just
포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
conscious decision. But
Ooh, he's going straight for the Octarine core. I like it.
다이어의 하부 포탑이 공격받고
know.
있습니다.
I think Thompson, when he plays this, he goes like Spirit Vessel and E-Blade and stuff.
Bertha changing it to bots for now.
Yeah,
And-
makes sense.
Alright, now you're
Iris-
back in the bottom lane with 3 heroes now.
He's really got to be careful with the roll, because Rubik stealing that is insane.
Can you not make yourself better?
Still wanting to hold on to
That's a strange manner of conduct.
I think he's keeping it for the solo kill potential.
They don't really have any good setup for it, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just lifts someone and drops the death ward.
You have a decent amount of spell amp on it too, so.
I don't think Spell Amp works on the...
Oh wait,
Because
yeah.
the ward's doing the damage, so the Spell Amp's on the hero. I don't think it gets the...
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Ka has finished his Aether Lens now as well.
Alright, they have smoked in the bottom lane for the Dire.
Oh, right side has a full veil.
Darkseer is top. They do see the Ion Shell there, so looking like they're trying to go for Bird side here, or at least whoever's in the triangle.
Radiant are scanning.
Bird side might break the smoke here, and is going to do so. Lemon, you're here with the dumbest one in Dota. Free ogre kill here. Doesn't look like anything else to help.
Oh, they need to check this glyph with the Hobbs ward here.
되었습니다.
Darkseer going for the Ags rush. Well, a little over halfway there.
Counter smoke on Radiant.
Was that under the ward?
No.
Because they have a sentry there, but they didn't actually check up the cliff.
They didn't check
Yeah.
out the cliff, and right side under another ward right now.
Dropping the raffle top throw.
다이어의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 하부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Don't think they need to commit the roll, but you know what? Secure the fight.
Yeah, I mean, like, they kind of knew who else was there because they had to just walk behind the tower.
Death Ward. Yep. Oh. That spear range on Rubik. Oh, he gave up the stone gaze. All he has to do is toggle split shot, and he doesn't give that. But
just like Witch Doctor only has to toggle heal, doesn't give up anything.
yeah, I still feel like the stone gaze is a lot easier to not give up than Death Ward, because sometimes you're focusing on prioritizing what the Death Ward's hitting.
Yeah, that's fair.
The range to steal it, and then he did. But I'm sure if he uses Stone Gaze, it will happen again.
Yeah.
Now,
Dire are
Ka's gonna have an
scanning.
arcane rune.
he's pretty much just on the Deuce here, and Witch Doctor is really far.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이
Witch
공격받고
Doctor.
있습니다.
And the game's closer than 18-6.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 다이어의 적군이 죽었습니다.
The lesson that's a strange manner of conduct.
5k net worth lead at 18 minutes is still fairly significant.
Especially when it's for the team with the Dusa.
Yeah, well, it's not really. Half it's on a Deuce and half it's on a Witch Doctor.
다이어의
You mean
상부
the Oracle?
포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 중부 포탑이
I think he's saying
공격받고
Witch Doctor is like 2k ahead of the Ogre.
That's why they're now worth
Oh yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, but at the same time, being the team with the Dusa and being in the lead at 20 minutes is pretty big.
Oh yeah, I mean this is not a great situation for Dire, but I'm just saying it's a little bit closer than 18. They are getting a farm now as well, so Dire probably has to try to do something with this Ags, Darkseer, and
Right side has queued up the E-Blade.
Froggen.
Arcanery.
That's a strange manner. That's a strange manner of conduct.
Bald Dawnbreaker, very cool.
Really?
Same.
On the portrait.
I've got regular on.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
And they have the Ags up, they have the Deso. Dire is still looking to farm this out. Maybe wanting to get another item like the.
Yeah, Rubik Eggs is pretty huge, having the 2 spells. I mean, that's an arcane rune stone gaze, so he might have it up before it expires.
I mean, they didn't know Stone Gaze was
다이어의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
if I can get Twitch on my, or the Twitch chat on my actual thing. I don't think I can. Oh well. If anybody talks in Twitch chat, then look at it.
다이어의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 다이어의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 다이어의 하부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 다이어의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Being able to get the Paladin here
다이어의 중부 포탑이
really
파괴되었습니다.
big burst of damage.
공격받고 있습니다.
Precious bounty.
I asked Skater if he wanted to co-cast, and he's like, sorry, I'm standing in for a PST team. Northern Christ, PST doesn't even start till 10 EST. The series is going to be over by then, probably. I did see the Ghost Scepter come in handy that last
다이어의
night
상부
while
포탑이
winning
공격받고
the Rubik
있습니다.
Death War.
Yeah. Dusa has finished her Scotty.
It's gonna be rough. Lycan doesn't even have BKB yet, much less second Basher or whatever after that.
Yeah, this is a 22 minute Manta Scotty Dragonlance. It's pretty farmed Dusa.
You see Radiance opening up again. All this
공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 상부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Strange manner of conduct is never tried.
team carry.
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Darkseer able to get a solo kill with
내 상대가 아니다.
Darkseer actually doing better than Rubik now. Rubik with
다이어의
deaths
중부
in a row
포탑이
now, sixth
공격받고
network.
있습니다.
still 600 gold from his axe, which isn't to be understated in a game like this where he really doesn't have a lot of room to farm.
Yeah.
레디언트의 구조물이 강화되었습니다.
Steal the split shot, so time to farm.
I also like how it changes the sound that Rubik's right clicks make.
Hey, he's got that. Did go for the stolen spells cooldown talent on Rubik. Not even a hold down. Mars to BKB very soon. Wolf to Blade very soon. Dusa going for at least the crystal this part.
Smack has his BKB.
What a bounty!
Dusa just has to be careful not to just like give up the wall illusion and kill everybody.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning.
It's gonna be one of those times where she's gonna have to make sure to kill her own illusion, or let it solo her entire team.
I mean, especially if this illusion gets butterfly. Yeah, good luck trying to kill that. Mars BKB is up now. Blink soon on the Darkseer. Okay, so Lycan did disassemble the Echo Saber with BKB going AC next.
Yeah. Witch Doctor has his shard. He's got the voodoo switcheroo.
Very well. Napalm with Shard as well. They're looking like Dire smoked up here. They did see the Fable being used on the
레디언트의
way,
하부
but
포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Mark is going to use the BKB corrective. From the Darkseer here.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Right side going back to that Octarine here.
Yep. I'm disappointed he hasn't gone the Ags for the reign of Destiny. So he can't take a shower with the boys.
다이어의 중부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
So I went back and checked. No idea why the normal punch didn't hit.
Did he get stunned during the animation from the stone gaze?
I don't think so, because he just like stopped for a split second, stood there, and then started chasing Deuce.
Did he connect at all with an auto attack?
No.
Interesting, maybe he accidentally pressed the stop key or something.
Or click the ground instead of clicking Dusa. There was like the punch animation, and it just like stopped.
Maybe when she manted, I feel like they could call it, but I think they're gonna go for one more fight, which is understandable, respectable. Yeah. Deuce has almost got her, or rather, I should say, almost got. She's got her Daedalus on the way.
I mean, sometimes you just do the thing where you just 5-man commit, kill Brightside, and then GG after.
Cause in farming mode again, he's got split shot. Also, I will say though, I don't know if even all 5 of them going on Brightside would kill him. Even if he just gets Fate's Edict off though, it's
There's a lot of ults there on both teams. Not a lot. Wolform used, Wall used, Death Ward used, Stonegate used, but I'm sure that's fine for it.
So, promise.
But I mean, that's a really low cooldown.
I mean, it is at this point with Octarine.
Oh, and you have
he was also in the arena.
다이어 중부 병력이 파괴되었습니다.
is going to come out, so it's game 1 going to the FUNZO.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
First side, middle lost.
다이어의 중부 포 레디언트가 공격받습니다.
Went for the London team game 1. So we'll be back for game 2 whenever that starts. Alright, and we are back for game 2 between CUH and FUNZO RD2L Season 26 Week 8 action. Both teams are 7-7 coming in now. FUNZO team 8-7, CUH team 7-8. Not sure how many teams make playoffs, but I'm sure having that 8th win would really help.
다이아 진영이
Dusaban on the
영웅을
Dire.
선택할 차례입니다.
First pick Witch Doctor going into Dawnbreaker yet again. Same bands from the Radiant here.
레디언트 진영이 영웅을 선택합니다.
You see a very early silencer coming out from Dire here as well.
Game's back up.
Yeah, I'm already in. They didn't take that much time. Thought they would take a couple more minutes. So going with the very early silencer here. Probably a 5 silencer, but could easily be a mid. Or a weird Diva Shore, pause 3.
레디언트 진영이 금지
I feel like
영웅을
without
선택할
any
차례입니다.
ultimates to cancel with the silence, it doesn't feel really that great as a support.
I mean, you've got Death Ward, and I guess you can stop a Mars jump, but
10초
it's more about
남았습니다.
getting the initiation and not being initiated upon.
That's fair. I just don't really see the hero at all, unless there's like a Enigma and Warlock's band or something.
Oh, I accidentally closed Windows Explorer instead of restarting it. Whoops. I'm sure it's fine. Gotta figure out how to navigate here. So in chat, at the start of last game, Baby Eggy said, Dawnbreaker is so effing bald, OMFG. Very cool. And that's the chat. Alright, back to the... See, Jakiro band, Wyvern band, both Brightside heroes, Jug, Sniper band, both carry heroes.
다이아 진영이 금지 영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
Hawk band as well, so Radiant going with the exact same bands, I think. Dire, pretty much the same, just the Deucer wrinkle in there.
10초 남았습니다. 5초 남았습니다.
Should probably ping Scroom to let know the game is live again.
Yep. And my food is ready and hot. This will be nice.
It's got hot dogs and tater tots, classic Kokona meal.
I have a microwave Jamaican beef patty and a Sierra Nevada IPA.
영웅을 선택.
I just got back from Europe today, actually, so my fridge is basically empty.
Where'd
I'm
you
just
go?
digging through my freezer to see what I can find.
Where'd you go in Europe?
Azores, like the
10초
Portuguese
남았습니다.
Hawaii. Some of my good friends got married, so
5초 남았습니다.
had to brave flying during the pandemic.
Are they originally Portuguese, or they just really like the area?
They just really like the area. They're from Washington State and just like flew out to the Azores, loved it, went back, were like, we need to get married here. Went a third time to make sure. And then this was like the fourth time they've been. And then they did a mini moon afterwards where they went to like some of the other islands.
레디언트 진영이 영웅을 선택했습니다.
That's FUNZO year win likely. But classic pause 4 art. I guess this might not be a pause 4 Spearberg. It might be a pause 3, but I think it's a support
10초
who knows in a
남았습니다.
game like this. A lot of weird hero players.
5초
this game.
남았습니다.
I think the clockwork pretty much removes the possibility of a core silencer.
I mean, you get a 4-star fairly early, but yeah, it is rough.
I mean,
It could be like a 3 silencer maybe. I don't think it's a mid or a 1, but
yeah.
I think
Like,
Spearberg
다이아
silencer.
진영이 영웅을 선택했습니다.
사제.
Necrophobe's coming out. That's. I mean, do you build anything on Necrophos to avoid global? I don't feel like you're a BKB.
Lotus.
I mean,
Lotus or
depends.
Braves are pretty
10초
common.
남았습니다.
I think you only get Greaves when you really need the the purge, because they're just like so bad right now. Too expensive.
I mean, it's gonna be a carry Necro more than likely, so.
Yeah.
BKB
You
then.
can also just go BKB as well, but that does kind of grief your Ghost Shroud.
And you also have to save the BKB until silence has already come out, or you're silenced anyway.
I'd love to see a mid Spearbreaker, though, that'd be sick.
10초 남았습니다.
I think Gunner played mid Spearbreaker earlier this
5초 남았습니다.
GPC season. Maybe it was the last one.
다이아 진영이 금지 영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
I hope it's
Definitely,
Spearbreaker versus like some weird bright side hero.
레디언트 진영이
Clockwork.
금지 영웅을 선택할 차례입니다.
Spiritbreaker versus Clockwork in the mid lane. That way they'll have moved from like the range support heroes to the melee support heroes.
True. I don't know if this is a good enough Clockwork game to have
10초 남았습니다.
middle, but I mean, you can farm more with battery assault now, right?
5초 남았습니다.
You farm so much faster with battery soul now, it's nuts.
금지 영웅을 선택할 레디언트 진영이 영웅을 선택할
Bottle
차례입니다.
up and get the regen going and farm a little bit, but 2 more bright side bands here, and I guess we'll see if they pick a carry or a bright side hero. Probably a bright side hero, but
10초
this
남았습니다.
Necro gonna be a little disappointed, not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't think it's
5초
actually Clockwork
남았습니다.
mid, I just want it to be.
I'm pretty sure it's the FUNZO hero, because FUNZO's just like, give me Clockwork, I can hook in and die and create space. They are.
다이아 진영이 영웅을
I mean, that's
선택할
basically all I did in
That's a bright side mid hero. He's just gonna kick the Wraith King into his team and they're gonna kill him 3 times.
I don't know if I like the Tusk when you already have a Clockwork. There's a lot of overlap with the 2 heroes, and now you don't have any building push or.
I mean, the tower push kind of is
5초 남았습니다.
mediocre, but as far as like overlap, I don't think there's a ton because it's a lot of gank potential. It's a lot of like just tag team potential, like just battery assault tag team, and then that person's just dead.
Yeah, but I mean, like what the heroes want to do is kind of like the same. I would argue like Spearbreaker, Clockwork, and Tusk kind of fill the same role on the team. So
They're all
having
close
2
to
heroes,
Tusk, and I would definitely see that, but with mid Tusk,
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit more. I think it works a little bit more here.
that's fair because you do get more damage that way.
Because mid Tusk with maxing your QW along with like any Clockwork like battery assault just kills any hero.
Yeah.
It
I just feel like
sets
they're
out the wave with QW, and it's just really good right now if you play Tusk.
yeah. I feel like if you're able to just like slow down this Tusk though, they're gonna like run out of damage real quick.
영웅을 선택할 수 있습니다.
Alright, there's a mid Phoenix. And it does look like a 4 Spear Breaker, 3 Dawnbreaker, 5 Silencer. So unfortunate, I was hoping for the mid Spear Breaker, but it looks like mid Phoenix versus mid Tusk. Only one hero in this game could even hit buildings, so that's very cool.
At least Wraith King has his little skelly boys.
Yeah, I mean, I favor Dire a little bit just because I don't know how Radiant takes fights, but at the same time, we just saw last game where they literally couldn't even start a fight for the entire game, so who knows? Radiant
Yeah.
has Mars Tusk to start, Mars Tusk Clockwork to start fights, Dire has Phoenix Dive, Spear Breaker, Charge, Wraith King Blink eventually. But
Yeah. I feel like Radiant needs to start a fight with just blowing up a hero.
this is a really tough Dawnbreaker lane, I'll say that. Against Witch Doctor, Necrophos. Just spamming of Death Pulse in the casks and Maledict is just gonna be tough. Not even Grandmaster Phoenix, why even play?
I don't know, in this like this Dawn Spearbreaker lane, I just feel like you just cut waves and
전투를
pull it behind the
준비하십시오.
tower. And
Napon didn't start with any move speed, so they start with the stick, so probably choosing to lane a little bit, but trading going for that scene smoke
keep
again.
DSJ.
Right side in the front is Tusk, Funzo on the Clockwork, Lemon on the Necrophos full wand, Geigas on the Mars yet again, and Yoshi on the Grandmaster Witch Doctor yet again. In the Dire we see Ka on the Phoenix, Apon on the Pause Forward, Spearbreaker, Debashore on the offlane Dawnbreaker, Spaz on the Pause 5 Silencer with the double sentry yet again, and Smack on the Skeleton Wraith King. Right side, be honest, have you placed your odds? Can you trade
30초
them?
후 전투가 시작됩니다.
Right side, guess who suggested Firebird? Apon did. Very cool.
so Radiant tried that same smoke play again, and this time Dire did not fall for it.
Radiant might get
이 몸은 항상 싸울 준비가 되어 있지.
전투가 시작됩니다.
the 7K support flight.
어리 보이나, 어리 보이나.
So no bright side to no Ohio boy.
It doesn't matter if there's a pain difference if you just spam click fast enough.
But it does look like they're going to be running the Silencer top. I thought they would maybe run it bottom, just to where it's not double strength melee against Witch Doctor Necrophos, but they are choosing to do that instead.
Alright, Clockwork just battery assaulting the lane to shove it under tower. Interesting.
I mean, their pole camp isn't even available, so... Or isn't going to be, I should say. The last start here.
Surprised Wraith King didn't want to pull it behind the tower.
First time asserting dominance, going for that snowball, securing the last as well there.
Interesting. He went last word first instead of arcane curse.
Is that the silencer build? Actually, yeah, that's weird how it's not cursed. I remember
Yeah.
it used to just equal Abe's level 1, but XC 60 damage.
Well, I think it was always worth it to get the curse first anyway, because the slow actually almost provides like a kill threat, and
I guess the
like
double melee rate.
yeah, but it's also you ever watched like higher level silencers, like they'd always just never skill glaives in lane. 'Cause it was just
It's like a noob trap.
yeah.
Well, I feel like also higher level silencers are going to be playing against heroes that are just not are going to punish them for just trying to slow click.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if you try to do that against Clockwork, you're just gonna get run down with battery assault, like he is already doing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got kind of right clicked him too late. He's gonna mono for battery assault analysis first.
Or he could come in and steal one of the water runes on the Clockwork
FUNZO
if
still
he
sits
wanted.
However, to get the kill on the Witch Doctor bottom.
I've learned a lot about serving truth instead of love. But in the end, I was
Poor
still
Doctor,
made
a
to
little
fix
bit
it.
more damage here coming out.
Interesting. Electing to go for the just straight gloves of
타이어의
haste on the
팀군이
face.
죽었습니다.
We know
Come
who
on,
is the
Apon.
bottom.
Keep it in
15 last hits to 6 in the middle lane. See if he gets
Yeah.
these. Oh, wow. He has
But he's got a stacked small cam. Oh, if Brightside notices it though, he can just steal it.
Yeah, he notices.
레디언트의 중부
Yeah,
포탑이
Brightside just got every single one of
공격받고
those.
있습니다. 타이어의 짐꾼이 죽었습니다.
Has the full one here. Stop dragging the wave on the Mars again. Not sure why they just keep dragging the wave like this so much.
Oh.
And Brightside.
Yeah.
Dive on cooldown. I mean, this is just the power of mid-toss. Just a lot of damage early on.
Brightside also very good at Tusk.
Oh yeah, definitely. I played with Brightside
Not-
Tusk when I stood in for this team.
Not to say that the CUH Phoenix is kind of legendary as well, but I think the Tusk hero is just stronger
타이어의
right
상부
now of the
포탑이
two.
공격받고 있습니다.
They're able to kill the Witch Doctor. They're not going down as
What a gamer.
and they kill FUNZO.
As now starter.
Interesting. The Tinker Ward set up.
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Interesting. He now has Glaive skilled as well on the Silent.
044 build.
Honestly, maybe he knows something I don't. Maybe this is the most based Silencer build.
Just living on the edge here.
Yeah. I think Brightside's got his boots on the way, so it's gonna be even harder for him to maintain a gap against him.
Just blind shards.
레디언트의 구조물이 강화되었습니다.
That guy was-
Oh, he's got a haste rune.
타이어의 짐꾼이 죽었습니다. 레디언트의 짐꾼이 죽었습니다.
Oh, and Do you remember when Dawnbreaker was first released, and if you threw your hammer and then died before it came back, you just never got the hammer again?
I do not remember that.
It was pretty funny.
Were you able to use your skills at all?
You couldn't use the throw skill for sure. Right.
Everybody dying here, except Witch Doctor.
Unfortunately, Silencer no more intelligent than he was previously.
He did.
Oh, he could have gone for that kill on the
Gotta click
Wraith
on him.
King.
You knew he had level 6, but alright, so with the first death of this series,
Yeah.
Mars actually kind of slapping. I understand a lot of the boss fights are skeletons, but
He is there to network. Caster, oh, get the stack. No.
more hands.
Oh, that was not gonna kill him. Oh no. A-pod.
That is 5 years of while naked arm, but
I will say though, Wraith King, as good as a hero he is, isn't that amazing into like Necrophos, Mars, and Tusk. Like those are
he's
some of
gonna
the
get
better.
super kited, especially maybe even after BKB because you have Tusk kick and Tusk punch.
Yep. And I think
레디언트의 상부
I
포탑이
smell Brightside going
파괴되었습니다.
for a gank.
내 금화로군.
Oh, the skeleton's absorbing all the battery assault hits that's gonna save that Dawnbreaker's life.
다이어의 진군이 죽었습니다.
Is he? They should glyph the tower so it multi-shots
That is a
them.
very
Brightside is playing on the edge.
I mean, I don't know how much
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
That's an interesting arena with the coconut already flying in, but at the same time, secure the mid kill.
I mean,
Always worth it. Always worth it.
sometimes you just gotta.
Honestly, it did secure him the kill, which brings him closer to his BKB, which is weird that he's queued that up instead of a blink. Maybe he doesn't feel like he needs one this game. I don't know.
I mean, if you have the Tusk running in,
Tusk is gonna have his own
Yeah, but I don't know. double blink initiations are just like so hard to deal with. So.
They do a lot of BKB piercing on Dire as well. Radiant have their fair share.
Do they? They've got Spearbreaker and I guess Global Silence if you count that, and I guess Egg, but I don't know, Eggs.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Still going down on Silencer here. Silencer still at
Did he just get that one? I think he did, yeah.
He has a Kai.
Yeah, he's got a full kayak coming up.
강화되었습니다.
Find it interesting that he's gone for
다이어의
Kaya Sange into
공격받고 있습니다.
Shivas instead of getting like the regular. I mean, Kaya Sange is pretty normal, but then people just go straight to Shard and then
다이어의 하부
like
포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Blink and stuff. Some people go Travels instead of Treads. And I think
I
he
think-
does need to purge this game. Well, there you go. He's queued up the start. So.
I think the travels are usually like a farming item, which I would say is fine since you don't have a tusk that wants to build them. So you can just like TP across the map to farm up. But against Phoenix, I think the attack speed is pretty nice with the power treads.
I don't know. I feel like if you're relying on your Necropost to hit the Phoenix Egg, there's.
I mean, you don't really have anyone else.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. But Mars and Tusk can do it pretty well.
When you get double BKB, just beat down an egg eventually.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
They are getting smacked on the top lane here.
And they're taking lemon in the bottom.
I'm not sure it's gonna land. Or are they gonna notice that neutral item on the ground there?
Rip chip fest.
Someone just pinged it.
Yeah, that's the Radiant chip vest sitting on the ground.
Earn this, honestly. There's no silence. Choosing not to. Nobody's seen the chip fest yet. Someone needs to get my boy Deeper Shore some levels. He's level 8 at 14 minutes.
대결 뒤에 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Spaz is level 7, Funzo is level 6. Yeah.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Charge coming up in 5, no mana. He just bogged away.
Cogs on. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Ricky was here choosing to go. I guess.
Ooh, he's got the vessel finished on Phoenix.
Very hard to kill there.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
They do get the kill bottom on Dire. That's one thing they do have a lot better. I feel like it's going to take a lot of fights for Radiant to push up a high ground here.
Yeah.
Possible multiple diving of tier 3s on Tusk. Try to kick back.
Bulldozed. Who's it?
Choosing not to
Well, that's a dead Necropost. Never mind.
레디언트의 진군이 죽었습니다.
Zero Target's only a 2k lead when I feel like Radiant's won a lot of these fights still, but I guess it's great from 3-4.
Yeah, it's been like 5v4 a lot of these fights.
0-0-2 Radiant.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 레디언트의 하부
Yeah, he
포탑이
pwned good.
공격받고 있습니다.
Oh no, he just lost the last. That was the last take of Maledict.
Spazzy now up to 6 stolen in.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 레디언트의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Iron is available.
JD, I think you were away when I asked this earlier, but do you remember when Dawnbreaker was first introduced, and if you died after using Celestial Hammer and it hadn't recalled back to you, you just lost the hammer for the whole game?
I don't remember that, but that's really funny.
Yeah, it was a very interesting bug.
다이어의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Unfortunate shot miss. A really interesting.
열이 보이는 보람이 있어.
다이어의 구조물이 강화되었습니다.
Maybe not.
I think Echo Saber's a bait item on that hero.
I've only really seen it on like position 1 Dawn.
I think even on position 1 Dawn is bad.
Yeah, I mean they struggle a little bit from how to start fights, right? Because you have the Spirit Breaker charge in, but then like how do you follow up? Donald takes. Yeah.
Mac has his Deso coming.
Radiant might look to smoke off that, but yeah, they smoke with just 2. They have the almost BKB on Mars, just not sure why they're just like. A lot of posturing in the middle.
Bounty.
Looks like everybody going back.
Pretty close to the 4 staff.
Dawn going shard and not Echo.
He was pretty close to the 4 staff on the silencer, but then he just bought a bunch of clarities and stuff.
Dire are scanning.
Guess he's man.
레디언트의 중부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Nice blink of void by right side.
Mars gets BKB going.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he uses global like in between the time Mars BKBs. Right side. He's
열이 보이나.
Smack finishes his Deso and instantly has 8 charges on it.
He has blink money now too.
Spazzy decides to walk into 4 heroes.
Space break.
Yeah, just stacking them for later.
But he does have now solid for guys to fight.
Yep. Their initiation just got a lot easier. Now they have like some follow-up stun for the Spirit Breaker in between like Spirit Breaker and Donald.
파괴되었습니다.
Because you like Spirit Breaker charge in, Donald and the Spirit Breaker, then jump in with Wraith King, and then that way you can just keep someone locked down the entire time.
Getting the Aghanim Scepter on the Dawnbreaker.
Radiant are scanning.
For the healing, interesting.
Right side's still a decent amount from his BKB. I feel like it's hard for him to like.
So Dire have 3 heroes just kind of like standing around Radiant jungle, not really doing much. Yeah. It's kind of like a
Now to save Dawn for her.
That's not a bad use.
Yeah.
Not ideal, but
I don't know. The Raiden hadn't even like committed anything till
Yeah.
that kill yet, so
I love
it's.
Sunbird even dies there if she gets to the tier 2. They don't have a kickback yet. I mean, they would have to, like, if they committed a hook shot, maybe. But if they commit hook shot, Dawn's probably dead
다이어의 중국 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
And right side just doing right side things. For good measure. They are able to get both support kills there as Dire I mean, this is just the issue with pause 1 Necrophos. I think it's just you're not gonna outfarm a Wraith King and you're not gonna power.
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 구조물이 강화.
also the core to core matchup is not great for you.
That means just a direct counter there.
Alright, upon TP home, charge back in.
다이어의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
I think he's way out of place.
Very good play from Diva Shore, saving him.
And turning it around into almost 2 kills. Or a kill and taking the Aegis.
Alright, I'm interested to see what Smack's gonna do with his 4,600 gold.
Radiance. 25-minute Radiance. Seems good.
Add you blink, let's go.
I mean, 25-minute Radiance buying it after already having Blink, Armlet, Deso is like. That's not terrible, but I don't think it's gonna be a. I think it's probably gonna be an AC or a Basher. Or
I mean, it's
just
not a
buy
terrible
the char.
timing.
Alright, just get an Orchid.
I think like Abyssal or Nullifier.
Sword arm likes to swing.
I think that's more like a next item. Basher to AT would be pretty cool, but if I just want the Abyssal to lock down a Tusk or a Necrophos.
Oh, what can you do?
Scotty. That's what he's got queued.
Let do this not.
I mean,
I can see it. Removes a lot of the healing that they have.
다이어의 중국 포탑이
Problem is, it still doesn't let you hit or do
레디언트의
anything
하부
to Necro during Ghost Shroud. But I guess you just rely on the Phoenix for that.
다이어의 중국 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Shivers on the Necrophos.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Right side does have Ags up, choosing to go that instead of BKB here.
He is on fire.
Yeah.
queuing the heart on the Necro.
Just trying to walk through fights.
다이어의 상부 포탑이
I remember back in
공격받고
the day
있습니다.
when I used to play core necro.
What a bounty!
Played jungle necro a couple times. Back when Iron Palm was a thing.
난 이 돈을
Back when you could do ancients with necro.
I don't know if it was that.
Because you just like keep stacking ancients, and then with your passive, eventually they have to die.
They really should glyph for the split shot from these towers. It does so much.
Choosing not to,
레디언트의 중부
necro focus
포탑이
does down
공격받고
there.
있습니다. 레디언트의 중부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다.
Looking like it, but you never know.
According to Gaben, only an 87% chance of that.
Fine, I trust Gaben with my life. He gave me my Steam Deck. That's all I care about in life anymore.
I've heard good things.
What a great spell name.
너희는 보람이 있어.
Didn't it used to have like 70-second cooldown or something ridiculous?
Now it's a funny meme. That's also pretty good. Hit him with the okay. Already does smoke. Not sure where their target is, I guess. Phoenix
Yeah, that was a really nice play by Spazzy, reading the smoke and then backing up his Wraith King to make sure he didn't tank it.
I'm not sure if Wraith King dies twice, therefore his team gets there. But either way, it's still. John was dead, so maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if they kill Wraith King twice by the time John is dead. Even when being dead for that long.
내가 챙겨주지.
But if you're radiant, you take it. If you're dire, it's not the worst. You can be up for the Phoenix as well. I think he used it last fight. Down to 8 seconds. Going Shivas. Very long TP. Not TPing to base. TPing to the outpost. If Bayfon would have finished that charge, he would have still killed the Mars there.
Yeah.
But I think he just didn't realize Mars was going to the outpost. I don't think you can expect that.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
Right side kind of supposed to be KB here.
레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 다이어의 상부 포탑이
Big
공격받고
item I think
있습니다.
is just going to be the Dawnbreaker has Axe.
다이어의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
It's going to be very hard to try to
I think Radiant really need to hold on to this triangle area because Roche is going to be up soon. If they give it up, Dire can just take Roche for free.
Dire smoking up, going into the triangle. This fight is probably going to decide Roche, if not the next 10 minutes. They're going to catch
It just came off cooldown.
I mean, yes. I'm sure you used that to the very end of the fight. But anyway.
It was Spazzy since the Mars arena was still up, and he just wanted to prevent any Blink arena initiation.
의 구조물이 강화되었습니다.
No, 100% it. Spazzy is just like 5-heading it. Right, so this is when Dire...
Is to wait for them to buy back and then immediately silence their ult and run away.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't just run at Roche after those buybacks. They could have already had it by now.
I'm not sure.
Seems to be some... Yeah, and they were
might have
under...
something to say about it though.
Yeah, they're under Radiant Vision.
They're only waiting to like try to win this fight.
Yeah, that's a what, double dieback?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll dive back.
Yeah. Tusk and Witch Doctor.
And King can't even die once. Maybe Phoenix very solid.
Who gets Shard?
Just
I don't think you can sell it.
공격받고 있습니다.
Why did Spazzy buy... Okay. Why did Spazzy buy his own Shard? Oh no, wait. He has 44 int. There's got to be a reason for this. I'm sure it was next level.
바이어의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 하부 포탑이 파괴되었습니다. 레디언트 하부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
They're not gonna get crossed. If they can start kicking people back into the fountain, they might.
to the fountain. Yo. He does get the blink off.
레디언트의 상부 포탑이
The thing is, when you get Lotus Orb into Snowball, you can just spam the Snowball key into get out. Was that Witch Doctor? Tags? No, it wasn't. It was just.
Dire just kind of grouping up there. mean, the game's not.
It
Signs of
was,
life.
yeah. It was a costly hold, but it was a hold.
I mean,
Did anyone see what happened to the shard and all that mess?
I'm not sure I liked it.
Probably.
You can
It's
sell
not
it back.
on. No, you can't.
Kind of weird insult.
You can't sell the Ag's Blessing either.
Oh.
And you also
Yeah.
can't sell the Aegis.
It'd be cool if you could sell the Aegis. I thought you
Oh.
could sell Agnes. I
No.
know you can sell cheese for 500.
The refresher shards, I think you can sell for 500.
I think it was just the cheese that you could sell. I didn't know you could sell refresher shards.
You might be able to. They might have changed that. Might not.
Of course.
Not like BKB matters.
Spell Prism for bright side.
I mean, I probably would have GG'd out of this game by now, but kudos to Radiant. Radiant just has to win so many fights to win this game. Yeah, I think at least. Flash back on the Dire and die back. I don't know if Radiant even kills the throne before 120 seconds.
I would be very surprised if they were able to.
At least 3 fights to win the game. Radiant.
No, it might be so demoralizing to lose a full team of buybacks that they might GG out if they did.
True. So probably at least 4 realistic fights, but 3 RD2L fights. That did not go
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
That was 1,100 gold plus 1,200 other heroes.
dying very
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
And
As he up to
Bright's gonna
64
die.
intelligence now.
quickly. So much like slow and dot between
Yeah, he needed another form purge on this Necrophos, I'm certain of it. Like,
unfortunate because Oswald Necrophos just needs so much.
Alright, Spaz, TP out. Nope, too late.
I mean, they can't really catch up to him without clockwork.
레디언트의 요새가 공격받고 있습니다.
The Wraith pact on the Dawnbreaker.
yep.
Dawnbreaker with just the
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고
board of
있습니다.
different items here.
레디언트의 상부
They gave me
포탑이
the Guess Your Hero
파괴되었습니다.
challenge for not be able to guess.
Yeah, no.
Really,
I don't know. I think the Holy Locket plus the Basher does.
Well, I need to find one.
Basher even good on Dawnbreaker? Like,
Yeah, no, it's great on Dawnbreaker.
You can bash it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still.
Starbreaker swipes
Go ahead.
can apply all unique attack modifiers. That's why getting Deso on carry Dawnbreaker and core Dawnbreaker is so common.
Forgotten, but not gone. Silencer has axe now as well. I mean, I thought it would get to the point where Radiant would be able to like kick back in, and I'm still on directed camera, so.
레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다. 레디언트의 상부 포탑이 공격받고 있습니다.
I'd say better like better draft game 2, just eventually Wraith King just hitting critical mass here.
Yeah, really. Once Wraith King got the Blink Dagger, I think that was a turning point in the game, because they had suddenly follow up for the Spirit Breaker going in.
I thought eventually Radiant would get to a point where they can at least threaten high ground and then probably fail to do so, but kudos to Dire for not even letting them get there. But both teams finishing at 8 and 8, I do believe. No idea about playoffs. But just a 1-1 in the Lemon versus Lime, I guess, deathmatch. I know both these teams really wanted to play each other for week 8, and hopefully everyone had fun and smiled.
JD, tell me the hero.
Weaver.
Nope.
I'm out of ideas. Is it a strength hero?
Nope.
Silencer.
Nope.
Is it a melee hero?
Yep.
Alright. That narrows it down a little bit. Let's see. Who goes?
Is it like Underlord and some shit?
Nope.
Is it? Is it Darkseer?
Nope.
Alright, I'm out of guesses.
This is a faceless void.
Yo. Classic.
What was it against that the Hurricane Pike was necessary?
I mean, they were playing against a Ricky, so the Force Staff sort of makes sense. But just build a BKB if you're worried about the Ricky.
Yeah, I mean, like, you need to build a BKB anyway, because Cloud over Chrono, you're not going to get any hits.
Alright, well that's the end of the stream. I'm going to hit and wrap this up. 1-1 for FUNZO versus CUH. And don't know what I'm casting next. Don't expect anything from me ever. And that's it. See ya.